This was so mind-numbing. A lot of it was very forgettable to me. But okay, here we go.
I hate male writers.
I don't know.
It looks like our evidence has finally arrived. I hate this man so much.
I don't know.
I am done. I can't do this.
We have read our very first James Patterson novel. I wrote notes to try to get this right. I'm sure you've seen his name places before. He has many, many books for multiple genres. I think you would be pretty hard-pressed if you were in the North Americas in a bookstore and you didn't see James Patterson's name. My stereotype for somebody that would read James Patterson is an older person, possibly male. That's kind of who I think might read a James Patterson book. Like I said before, I've never read James Patterson before in my life. Again, like I said, he seems like an author that my grandpa would read. So the book that I read was more of a novella, I guess. I think it was right around 150, 200 pages, somewhere in there. It was called French Kiss by James Patterson, of course. This was a story about Luke something, and he is a really amazing detective. Luke was a investigator in Paris, and he was doing so good, he had to come over to America to work at the FBI. No, it wasn't the FBI, it was the NYPD. Oh, we're an amazing investigator in Paris, but we're gonna go and work for the NYPD. Tell me a man wrote this without telling me a man wrote this. He's the best investigator, he's the best man, he's the most attractive man. They make you know this multiple times. Even though he is French and he has lived most of his life in France, he speaks absolutely perfect English. Specifically, he says he has no accent. There is no accent. He is surrounded by attractive women. And it's not that he surrounds himself with attractive women, it's the fact that attractive women surround him. He can't help it. His girlfriend is attractive. His partner is attractive. It's crazy. So they're going about their normal everyday business when, boom, Luke's very attractive female partner gets killed. Uh-oh, this is bad. We had a emotional connection with our partner. This, so sad. I'm so angry. But, you know, everything about it seems like it's just the run-of-the-mill case gone wrong. It's a horrible accident. Working as a spice worker. He goes about his everyday life. He's depressed. He's sad. They give him a new partner. She is also attractive, gorgeous woman. She also finds him attractive. So while Luke is being all sad, he's also going on the hunt for the person that killed his partner. So he's on the hunt and he's trying to figure out who killed his partner, right? And then the attractive man's attractive girlfriend gets murdered. Oh no. This is the only moment in the book that I genuinely laughed out loud, and I know for a fact I should not have laughed out loud. I let the music continue. Whoever my caller is can sing along with me. I yank my suit jacket from the pile of clothing. I find my phone. What's up? I yell loudly over the music. My prediction is correct. It is Inspector Elliot on the line. He speaks. I listen. I stop dancing. I drop the phone. I fall to my knees and scream. No! I think it's the short declarative sentences beforehand. He generally writes in very short, punctuated sentences. It feels like when you're playing a game with a toddler and everything that you say you have to do. So Luke's girlfriend. Luke's girlfriend. Why was that so hard? Luke's girlfriend is murdered. He is now a depressed little sloth man. But because of his attractive partner, he is able to continue his life and the investigation. They don't give an exact amount of time, but it feels like it took a month, maybe, for Luke to get over his girlfriend dying. They continue their search for whoever killed Luke's partner and Luke's girlfriend, and for some reason his new partner is fully in this with him and isn't saying that, dude, you're a little obsessed, like, we have other cases. So they set up this sting operation to get some information, to try to get that information out of the guy she saw the night before, and try to get any information out of him with another spice worker. But it all ends horribly. There's basically the point of view was kind of weird. They switched the point of view a lot of times from third person to first person to second person. It bounced around a lot, and specifically in this chapter, I remember it going from being behind the glass watching the sting operation, then being in the room as it was happening, and it was really uncomfortable. The way that it was described, and it wasn't uncomfortable in the way that, like, you know, something is being written to make you feel uncomfort, but it was more just written as this graphic depiction of that I don't really think was needed. Now, I will say, all the chapters in this book are very short, usually about 2 pages, 3 pages. The longest chapter in this book was the book describing the It was about 5 pages, and I feel like that tells you everything you really need to know, and it kind of upsets me. When the is getting to a peak, I guess, Luke runs in, always the hero, and shoots this guy in the neck. So he shoots him in the neck, and he's dead, obviously. That's a shoot to kill. Honestly, at this point, I kind of black out. Eventually, they end up going to a prison in France, I think. Him and his attractive partner meet with this guy that he put away, but he's happy that he got put away. No, he's happy because Luke is paying for his family. Then they meet another person that very obviously shows that they hate Luke, like he tries to attack him and stuff, and he's kind of smiling like Hannibal Lecter. Very creative, great. And then Luke comes away and he's like, I know who did the murders. Then it jumps to third person back in the prison. The nice guy who Luke was talking to gets killed in prison. And you find out that Luke found out that it was that guy because he would never be happy that his children were saved. He doesn't care about his children or something like that. So that's pretty much where the book ends. It was just boring a lot of the time and confusing, and the short chapters just kind of make it feel just so rushed and like you have to get through everything so fast. So I'm confused how it was rushed, but it also felt like it dragged so much. The short declarative sentences would be fine in certain writing styles if you actually took the advantage of what they give you, but in James Patterson's work, it just feels like he is feeling rushed. Now, I can understand this was apparently an app that he decided to create where he made books that are shorter and more effective to read in like a daily commute where you don't have a whole lot of time, I think. So I understand it at that point, but that's also what you could use Wattpad for and stuff like that. And I feel like I've read Wattpad stories that are better than this book written by this best-selling author. So that's pretty much my feelings on James Patterson. Let me know what you think down below. Maybe there's a book that he has written that I would actually enjoy. Let me know down below if you've ever read one of his books and enjoyed it, or what you thought about it, if you agree with my sentiments around James Patterson. Remember to like and subscribe. I make videos every Monday, and I'll see you guys later.